So we talked about how can we graph ax squared plus bx plus c, ax squared plus bx plus c, and we said that each coefficient it has a row. Now the first one, which is a, to graph it, this a, it told me about how the graph is it open, their hands upward or downward, is it wide or narrow. And we say that B, it tells me about the position of the axis. Where's the position? Is it at x equals 0 or at x equals 4 or at x equals -5? Where the axis of symmetry? And C, if there is, C, it can do two things. If there is no B, C, it tells me about the number of shifts. So it tells me about the vertices. And if there is B, C, it tells me about the y-intercept, which is this point here. So this is the graph, or this is the quadratic function. Now, to graph it, we have to do 3 steps. The first step, we have to find the axis of symmetry. To find it by x equal -b over 2a. This is the first step. How can we find the axis of symmetry? X equal -b over 2a. I did it. This is the green one. I draw it. Then after that, the second step. If I want now to graph, I need 3 points. At least 3 points. From where I bring these 3 points? The first one, I will use the number that I found it from x equal -b over 2a. This number that I found it before, -b over 2a, this is an, like this, I make a table for values x and y. And I need 3 numbers. The first number, it was -b over 2a. The number that I found it from here, I want now, this is the first one. The second one, 0. The third one, 0.1. 0, it must be. -b over 2a, it must be. And the last number, choose it from your mind. Now, at point -b over 2a, this number, I just evaluate this number in my function. And here, I found the point of y. At point 0, I found the point of y. And every time it is c. It is this number, the last number. And at point 1, I evaluate it and I find the number. After I have these 3 points now, I can draw my graph, or I can graph a function. This is what we said yesterday. So the 3 steps are: find the axis of symmetry, the coordinate of the vertex. This is the first point. The second point, find the y-intercept at x equals 0. And other point, graph the vertex by using the points you found them before. Now let's have this example here. What is the graph of the function y equal -x squared plus 4x minus 2? Y equal -x squared plus 4x plus minus 2. Now look at the coefficients here. It is negative, is it right?
Yes.
Yes.
Negative mean that the function or the u curve, it will be downward. This is a hint to me that the u, it will be downward. Then after that, I will say thank you to the a. You tell me that the function is downward. Then I need now to know where is the axis of symmetry. the position of the axis of symmetry. To know the position of the axis of symmetry, I use point B. Now, okay, what I have to do? I will use this formula, x equal negative b over 2a. Teacher, where is a? Where is b? Where is c? Look here. This is a, this is b, and this is c. A is negative 1, b is 4, and c is negative 2. This is c, this is b, and this is a. So I know a, b, and c. Now let's come back here. So negative b over 2a. Where is negative b? It's here, negative 4 over 2 times negative 1. Negative 4 over negative 2 is 2. So I know now at x equal to this is my axis of symmetry. So let's go now to my once I need now to graph the sheet. We say that it must be downward. The first thing I found it at x equal to. What happened at x equal to? This is the axis of symmetry. So then at x equal to, this is now the axis of symmetry. Okay. Then after that, as I told you, if I want now to graph it, I need 3 points. The first here is x and here is y. So to graph a function, I need 3 points. There are 3 points for x. The first one is at x equal to. This is the first one. The second one we called it at the y-intercept. What's the meaning of y-intercept? Y-intercepts, that mean x equals 0. So I can know what is the second point will be. It is 0. And the third one, I want to choose point 1 as an example. After I plot these points, 2, 0, and 1, I have now evaluate in my function. But the second one here, it's so easy. I told you at point 0, y is c. Where is c? Come back to my function. What is the value of c here? It's negative 2. Is it right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. If there is no c, you tell me 0. Or another way, you can evaluate in the function. Come back here. You said
Teacher, I have a question.
negative
Here we wrote the 2 is here the A, right?
3.
2 is here X, right?
2, 2, 0, 1. Yes.
Yeah, the one from where did you get it?
From my mind. Choose a number you want. These numbers, it must be written. The 0, or we called it the y-intercept. And the first point, it's not every time 2. It could be 1. It could be 1.5. According to the x equal negative b over 2a. The third point, you have to choose it from your mind, but it not be the 0 or 2. Choose another numbers. Then, so at point 0, you put C. If there's no C, put 0. Comes like 0, 0. Now come back to point 2. Now here. Negative y equal, instead of x write negative 2. It will be negative 2 squared plus 4 times 2 minus 2. Negative 4 plus 8 minus 2. Negative 4 plus 8 is 4, plus minus 2 is 2. The last point at point 1. So now let's remove these numbers here and evaluate with 1. Like negative 1 squared plus 4 times 1 minus 2. Now, negative 1, why you say negative 1? Because I first find the square of 1, which is 1 squared, then I multiply it with negative 1. That's why it's negative 1. Plus 4 minus 2. Negative 1 plus 4 is a 3, minus 2 is 1. So now I have my 3 points. 2, 2, 0, negative 2, and 1, 1. Now let's plot them on the graph. 2, 2. 0, negative 2. And 1, 1. Now don't forget, I know that the function sorry. Now I know that the function here, it is the u, it will be downward. Don't forget this thing. These 3 points, it tell me that the function is downward. So let's connect between the graphs, but here my points is not, are not accurate. That's why it makes something strange here. This is the y. It could be,
Teacher,
yes.
when I replaced the 2 of the x and instead of in the function here, it will be 2. How, teacher? 4, my answer I got 4 plus 8 minus 2. It will be 10.
Which point?
Point number 2 here in the x. We have 2, 0, 1. I replaced the 2. And I got 10 instead of 2.
Wait, please look here. Let's repeat it. Negative 2 squared plus 4 times 2 minus 2. 2 squared is 4 times minus 4. Minus 4 plus 8 minus 2. And maybe you forget the minus for the minus sign.
Yes.
So negative 4
And
plus 8 is 4 minus 2, 2.
Okay.
Okay. Now come back. So here, after I plot these 3 points, let's now connect between them. Make a mirror. Here it must be u, by the way. Let's repeat it here. This is now my curve. It is B. Oh, it must be downward, and I plot the 3 points. Is it clear now?
Yes, teacher, just only I am making the graph.
Okay, let's have now another example here. Now, f of x equal 2x squared plus 4x minus 1. Now, who can tell me the graph, or how the shape of the graph? It is open, upward or downward?
Upward.
Upward. Upward, thank you.
Upward.
Yes, now let's start. Now, you have now first to find the equation of the axis of symmetry. To find the equation of the axis of symmetry, you have to use, or let's repeat it like this. You have to find the equation of the axis of symmetry. This is now the first step. Then the second step, you have to find the coordinates of the vertex. And the third step, you have to find the y-intercept. And the fourth step, you have to find any other point. These are now my 4 steps. The first step, I said that you have to find the equation of the axis of symmetry. To graph the equation of the axis of symmetry, you need now to x equal negative b over 2a. Negative b, well, now let's come back to my equation. 2x squared plus 4x minus 1. This is a, this is b, and this is c. So where is b?
4.
It's 4, thank you. So negative 4 over 2 times a. Where is a?
Equal 4 also.
It is 2, not 4.
No, 2, 2.
So negative 4 over 4 is negative 1. So at x equal negative 1, this is now the axis of symmetry. At x equal negative 1. Okay, and after that, wait, let's please do another thing here. So let's now draw this point here and try now to make them like this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1. Now, at x equal negative 1, at x equal negative 1, this is my equation of the axis of symmetry. I need to find the equation of the axis. So at x equal -1, this is the equation. Where's x negative equal 1? Here. At this point exactly, you have now the equation of a circle. Okay, I finished now. Then I need to find the 3 points. The 3 points are, the first one, the coordinate of the vertex. The vertex, the first one. The second one is the y-intercept. The third one is any other point. So to graph it, I need at least 3 points. So I need at least 3 points, as I told you. So to make this my table and have 3 points, x and y, x, the first point x, which is -1. At point -1, this is my coordinates of the vertex. So now let's evaluate in the function. F of -1 equal 2 times -1 squared plus 4 times -1 minus 1. Now -1 squared is 1 times 2 is 2 plus -4 minus 1. 2 minus 4 is -2 minus 1 -3. This is the first coordinate, which is the vertex. -1, -3. Well, it is here. No, sorry. It is here. It is on the axis of symmetry. It must be on the axis of symmetry. The second step, I have to find the y-intercept. The y-intercept, as I told you, it's mean x equals 0. So here, write x is 0. And the other point, it must be c. What is the value of c here? So you can do it by 2 things. You can evaluate on the function like 2 times 0 squared plus 4 times 0 minus 1. Or you can only take the point -1. So that's mean 0 minus 1. I found now 2 points. I need now the third point. The two numbers here are -1 and 0. Now look here. This is -1. This is 0. -1. This is the second point. 0, -1. So let's choose point 1 as an example. Now maybe choose 2 as you want. Choose any point you want. Let's choose point 2 as an example here. At point 2, just now evaluate with the function. It is 2 times 2 squared plus 4 times 2 minus 1. Two squared is 4 times 2, 8. Minus 8 plus 1. Minus 1. So at point 1, -1. Here at point 2, negative, what's the answer? -1.
Teacher, it's 8 plus 8 minus 1.
Ah, sorry. Okay, it's 16 minus 1. It must be 15 now. Is right? 2 squared. 4 times 2. Yeah. Okay, let's choose now point 1. 1 squared. Let's here evaluate with 1 to be easy for me. Now, 1 squared is 1 times 2, 2, plus 4 minus 1, 6 minus 1 is 5. So the third point now is 1, 5. 1, let's go here now, 0. This is 0, 1, 1, 5. So now I have 3 points on the same side. Let's now connect between them, make a mirror, and this will be now my curve. Is it clear? Oh, this will be my now my U shape. Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Teacher, I got it like this. Yes. Yes, teacher, it's clear.
Okay, thank you. Now let's do this example here. Oh, this exercise number 14. In number 14 here, negative 4x squared minus 16x minus 3. So from a equal negative 4, what does it tell me? It tells me that the graph downward, and it is narrow. It is wide. It is narrow. Sorry, narrow. Yes, it's for narrow. Then after that, I need to find the equation of the line of symmetry, the coordinate of the vertex, the y-intercept, and any other point. To find the equation at x equal negative b over 2a. Negative b, where's b? It's negative 16 over 2 times negative 4. Negative times negative is positive, so it's positive 16 over 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. So at x equal negative 2. So now, at x equal negative 2, this is the axis of symmetry. Then at this point, negative 2, I need y value. To find this y value, let's evaluate on the function y equal negative 4x squared minus 16x minus 3. Negative 4 times negative 2 squared minus 16 times negative 2 minus 3. Just evaluate with negative 2. Now, negative 2 squared is 4. 4 times negative 4 is negative 16. Plus, or say, minus 16 times negative 2 is positive 32. Minus 3. So, negative 16 plus 32 is 16. Minus 3, 13. So, at point negative 2, 13. Negative 2, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say here is negative 13. Or it is, sorry, positive 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's here. This is the vertices, the coordinate of the vertices. Then the second step now, let's find the x-intercept. Sorry, the y-intercept. The y-intercept at point what? 0, C.
0.
0, C.
0, negative 3.
The y-intercept. Yes, so it will be 0, negative 3. 0, negative 3. The last one, choose any other point. I have negative 2, 0. Let's choose 1. At x equal 1. Let's evaluate now. F of 1. is negative 4, 1 squared, minus 16 times 1, minus 3. Negative 4 minus 16 minus 3. Negative 4 minus 16, negative 20. Minus 3 minus negative 23. So at point 1, negative 23. Let's say that the point is at point 1, it's negative 13. It's here. Maybe I think there's something wrong. Negative 4 times 1 minus 16. It's negative 20. Negative 23. It is here.
Teacher, you must add them all. يعني negative 4. Yes, negative 23.
Yes, that's right. 1. Okay. I know. Here, it's like, I don't know, there's something wrong. Okay, let's connect between them because there's no time. Check this one. Check this one. It cannot be here. It must be here. That's why. Okay, so at point here, let's make them, then make now a mirror. This is how can we graph this shape. Now, before I finished here, let's now summarize. What did we say?
Teacher, you made it negative. You made it positive 23. It must be negative 23. So down.
Yeah, this is down, but there's something wrong. Let's see it there.
Okay.
So here now the properties of the graph, as you see, the first one, this is an upward, x equal negative b over 2a. Here, as you see now, at x equal negative b over 2a, this is the vertices. It is upward at this point.